Before you even think about signing papers for a six-figure luxury SUV, stop for a moment, because the 2026 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 800 Sports Series is not just another expensive badge engineered to impress your neighbors. It is a rolling declaration of dominance that changes how you measure power, presence, and prestige in a single glance. In a world where performance SUVs are multiplying by the year and luxury brands are competing in louder, faster, and more aggressive directions, this machine enters the scene with something far more dangerous than speed alone, and that is authority. This is not simply about horsepower numbers or stitched leather surfaces. This is about owning a vehicle that bends perception the moment it appears in your rearview mirror. Some SUVs try to look powerful, others try to look elegant, but very few confuse both identities into one cohesive force without compromise. The GLS 800 Sports Series does exactly that, and today on Aussie Rev, we are going to break down why this might be the most complete ultra-luxury SUV ever created. If you love deep automotive analysis and vehicles that redefine categories instead of following them, make sure you subscribe to Aussie Rev and stay until the end, because what we reveal might completely change your buying decision. The luxury SUV segment right now is crowded with icons and challengers, from Italian performance crossovers built for speed to British ultra-luxury machines focused purely on comfort. Yet, the Maybach GLS 800 Sports Series occupies a space that feels almost untouchable. It does not chase lap times like a super SUV, and it does not rely only on heritage like certain aristocratic brands. Instead, it blends engineering intelligence with handcrafted indulgence in a way that feels deliberate and calculated. Mercedes-Maybach has taken the already imposing GLS platform and transformed it into something that feels longer, wider, and more commanding without ever appearing excessive. At nearly 18.5 feet in length, this SUV carries proportions that give it the road presence of a high-end executive limousine while still maintaining the stance of a performance utility vehicle. The result is an exterior silhouette that feels stretched with purpose, not decoration, giving rear passengers expansive legroom and giving the driver the sensation of commanding something truly substantial. From the outside, the design language speaks in confidence rather than aggression, with a front fascia dominated by a tall, vertical slat grille finished in deep chrome that reflects light in a way that makes it impossible to ignore. The signature Maybach detailing is integrated subtly yet unmistakably, from the precision-etched badging to the intricate lower air intakes that balance airflow efficiency with sculptural beauty. Slim, adaptive LED headlamps flank the grille, slicing through darkness with a sharp, controlled beam that feels more surgical than dramatic. The body lines flow cleanly along the sides, creating a sense of motion even when the vehicle is stationary, while the long wheelbase enhances the sense of elegance and authority simultaneously. Massive multi-spoke alloy wheels fill the arches perfectly, engineered not just for visual drama, but for stability and grip under high-speed conditions. Every angle communicates one message clearly. This is not transportation. This is status engineered into metal. Despite its refined exterior, the GLS 800 Sports Series is not confined to smooth city boulevards, because beneath its polished surface lies a sophisticated chassis and suspension system capable of handling far more than most luxury SUVs would ever attempt. The advanced air suspension adapts continuously to road conditions, raising or lowering the body depending on terrain demands, while maintaining cabin composure. The 4MATIC all-wheel drive system distributes torque intelligently between axles, ensuring traction whether you are accelerating on wet pavement or navigating uneven gravel paths. Dedicated off-road modes recalibrate throttle response, traction control, and suspension height to maintain stability in snow, sand, or rocky environments. This is an SUV that can leave the asphalt confidently without sacrificing the comfort expected from a Maybach badge. It proves that extreme refinement does not require fragility. Step inside the cabin and the transformation becomes even more dramatic because the interior of the GLS 800 Sports Series feels less like an automotive cockpit and more like a private lounge suspended in motion. The seats are wrapped in finely stitched quilted leather that feels supple yet supportive, crafted with meticulous attention to detail that only a Maybach can justify. Ambient lighting flows along the contours of the dashboard and door panels, offering customizable hues that adjust the atmosphere according to mood or time of day. Polished metal accents, open-pore wood trims, and precision-machined switchgear elevate every interaction into something tactile and intentional. The rear seating area offers executive-class reclining chairs with massage, heating, and ventilation functions that rival private aviation comfort. Even the carpeting beneath your feet feels plush enough to redefine what you thought was possible in an SUV. Technology within the GLS 800 Sport Series operates with quiet intelligence rather than overwhelming complexity, anchored by a widescreen digital cockpit that seamlessly integrates driver information and infotainment controls. Voice commands respond naturally, adjusting climate settings, navigation inputs, and media selection without rigid phrasing requirements. A premium surround sound system envelops passengers in crystal-clear acoustics, transforming the cabin into a concert hall isolated from external noise. Advanced driver assistance systems monitor surroundings continuously, providing predictive safety support that anticipates hazards before they become visible threats. Augmented reality navigation overlays guidance directly into your field of vision, blending digital clarity with real-world awareness. This is not just cutting-edge technology, it is technology designed to disappear into the experience. Beneath the hood lies the heart of this machine, an 800-horsepower powerhouse engineered to move nearly 3 tons of luxury with astonishing authority. The twin-turbocharged V8 works in harmony with mild hybrid assistance, delivering immediate torque response and sustained high-speed performance without hesitation. Acceleration feels effortless rather than dramatic, pushing occupants back into their seats while maintaining composure and silence. 0 to 60 times rival performance SUVs that weigh significantly less, proving that refinement does not cancel out speed. Yet what makes this powertrain remarkable is not only its output, but the way it delivers that output with grace and control. This is strength without chaos. On the highway, the GLS 800 glides as if insulated from reality, absorbing imperfections through predictive suspension adjustments that scan the road ahead. Steering input feels precise, yet relaxed, giving the driver confidence without requiring aggressive corrections. When pushed harder, the SUV remains planted and stable, body roll minimized by intelligent chassis tuning that understands the balance between comfort and performance. It never feels rushed, never feels strained, and never feels disconnected from the driver's intentions. This dual personality allows it to operate as both executive transport and high-speed grand tourer without compromise. But beyond specifications and acceleration figures lies something more intangible, and that is presence. The GLS 800 Sport Series does not need to compete directly with rivals because it exists in its own atmosphere of exclusivity. Its price reflects that position, placing it firmly in ultra-luxury territory where craftsmanship and brand legacy justify every dollar spent. Ownership is not merely about driving, it is about arriving somewhere knowing that nothing else in the parking area commands the same silent authority. It is about stepping out of a vehicle that communicates success without explanation. So here is the real question you must ask yourself before buying the 2026 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 800 Sport Series. Are you searching for transportation, or are you searching for a symbol of arrival? If you want the loudest exhaust or the flashiest design in traffic, there are alternatives. If you want a machine that blends power, comfort, advanced engineering, and timeless presence into one cohesive experience, this might be the one that defines your next chapter. Now, I want to hear from you. Would you choose the Maybach GLS 800 Sport Series over other ultra-luxury SUVs in its class, or is there another contender you believe deserves the crown? Drop your opinion in the comments and tell me which vehicle you want us to analyze next here on Aussie Rev.